Hey there, guys. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice. I'm playing a Memorial SAL Bando series, his last series in the major leagues, the Yankees Brewers playoffs in 1981. I'm using the 1981 cards. So this is game one. I'm in the third inning using Digital Diamond, a baseball game, to input the data, and we are at the top of the third inning with Cerrone, the ninth place hitter, Randolph and Mumphrey batting. They're playing Replay Classic Baseball, so that's going to be a fielding result, 4-4. And it's a 19. And the 4, this is the column back shortstop. So it's a ground ball to the shortstop. Let's see what's going to happen, and it's going to be an out. So shortstop Yount plays it, and they throw out Cerrone at first base. Now Cerrone is the catcher that took over for Thurman Munson. All right, that's a 3-3, and that's a 5. And Randolph, that's a 19 on column 3 for Randolph. He already has a single, and that's going to be a drive in the gap. And that's going to split the outfielders and roll to the wall. And he's going to make it to second with a big turn. So he's 2 for 2, a double and a single. And he's got good playoff experience. Randolph has been in the playoffs several times, starting off in 76, 77, 78. I believe they were there in 1980. Snake Eyes, and that's going to be a 13. Jerry Mumphrey, the batter, he singled earlier. Center fielder for the Yankees. It's a 3 off Haas and a 10 off Mumphrey. That's a 13, column 1. And that's going to be a single to center. Runner advances 1 base. Runners with 4 or 5 speed advance 2 bases. So Randolph's going to be waved home, and the throw is cut off. So it's a RBI single for Mumphrey, and he's 2 for 2. So the guys you'd least expect are doing the most damage. The number 1 and number 2 in the order for the Yankees, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the third. Dave Winfield's next. Now we have an asterisk and on the card, and that's a whole thing here. Let me see what the rule is with that. Now remember, guys, this is not my main game, so I play this occasionally. I really enjoy it. I'm going to play it more. But the asterisk, there's symbol related to the replay. These are asterisks. With a single asterisk appears, the batter reaches base safely, and the next base is open. Roll 1 die. If the die is higher than the catcher's defensive rating, it is a stolen base. If not higher, the runner holds. So let's do it. And it's a 1, so it's not higher, so the runner will hold. Dave Winfield. So what do we do here? Cerrone grounds out, 6-3. And then the next batter is going to single. That's going to be double. Randolph doubles, and that's 2B. And we got an RBI single from Mumphrey. And the way I do that is I do 1 and I do 2. You can do runner 2 as well. So you can do 2 asterisks or just a runner. Oh, no, I didn't do it right. Runner on, hold on a second. Let me back up out of that. Let me just do the 2 asterisks because I know that works for sure. So it'll be a single. I'm going to put 2 asterisks, which says that the runner advances 2 bases. And the Yankees are on the board, 1-0. Next up is Dave Winfield. And here's the pitch from Moose Haas. That's a 2-2, a 3, and that's a 13, column 2. And a 13, column 2, that's a single to center field. Runner advances 1 base with 2 out. No. So there's only one out, so runner will stop at second, first and second now. That's 3 hits in a row allowed by Moose Haas. Next batter is Reginald Martinez Jackson, number 44. Here's a pitch to Jackson. He swings from the left side. Pitch from Haas, and that's a 3 and a 2. So that's a 5 and a 2 is a 7. Column 3. And that's going to be a single to left. Runner advances 1 base. I could go to they call it the third base coach, but I am going to hold up and just hold the bases loaded here because that's something additional I have to learn. And like I said, every one of these seasons in replay seems to have some extra new rules, so it's kind of tricky. Greg Nettles with the bases loaded and 1 out, the Yanks. So Haas is going to get a visit from the pitching coach because he's got the bases loaded here, only 1 out. And the Brewers are going to play the infield halfway. It's 1-0 Yanks, and they're looking for a ground ball double play, hopefully. So Jackson singles to center, lines 1 to center. That's the bases are loaded now. Okay, so Haas to the belt and deals, and that's a 4-6. So the 6, this is the infield halfway. Second baseman. And that's going to be second baseman is Gant. He's a Gantner. He's a 2. And it's a 19. So it's a 21. Halfway, 21. And that's going to be a ground ball single into the outfield. Runners advance 1 base. Runner on second scores. So this is going to be a 2-run single, and the Yankees have taken a 3. Runner advance 1 base, runner on second scores. So it's going to be a 2-run single for Greg Nettles, huge, and the Yankees have taken a 3-0 lead. They still have runners on first and second, and only 1 out. So it's going to be 1 B, and then of course 2 asterisks. Oh, that's going to put. Wait a second. That's going to put Jackson. Oh, this is where the game becomes a little bit tricky. I'm going to have to undo that because. Okay, let's go back. All right. So we're going to have to. Let's see if I get this right now. This is going to be. I'm going to do it one time to. I may get it wrong, but it's going to be first base. And then runner, that's 2-2. And then runner 1-1. That's totally wrong. Totally wrong. Maybe I got lucky. We got to end up 2 runs scoring. Well, 3 runs, of course. And we did it right. Wow. Okay. I'm getting smart here. Okay, just showing off a little bit. All right, next batter is Oscar Gamble. He's the DH. And Moose Haas is on the verge of getting pulled here. He's allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive. And he should get pulled. This is a playoff game. So I'm going to go to the bullpen. All right, so let me show you how to do this. I'm going to go and click on Moose Haas, go to the pen. I'm going to bring in a guy called Ricky Keaton. Let's see if we have him available to us. He's an early relief guy. He comes in 3, 4, and 5. And I don't see him so far. I have not seen him. Yeah, he's not available. I don't have him on the roster. No, he's not available. So who do I have on the roster? Let's check. So I don't have Keaton. So I got to pull him. Probably fingers. He's a late inning guy. I got a guy named Reggie Cleveland. Is he? Yeah, Reggie Cleveland's available. That's what I'll bring in. And Reggie Cleveland's going to come in as the pitcher. I highlight Cleveland. I click on the P, and there he is. Reggie Cleveland's in the game, just like that. Very easy. So I'm getting good at this. So I'm excited. I become very stimulated when I start learning, whether it be a new game or it be a new kind of helper companion system that I use in a PC game that I use it for. All right, so it's Oscar Gamble, and it's going to be Reggie Cleveland coming in. Got his A side, and here's the pitch. First and second. So again, the infield's halfway looking for that double play, and that's again an error roll. It's a 4-4, and that's a 7. And the 4 is the shortstop, who is a 2, and that's a 9. And a 9 is going to be runner out at second, fielder's choice. So it goes Yount to Gantner, and that pushes Jackson to third, and it's going to be first and third now. Gamble is on at first. Now in this game, you can now call your own steals, so they added that device by giving runners letters. So you have that option as well. This is the 1981 classic replay season. In my future videos, you will see the cards themselves, and I'll have a different look. In this case, I just did a quick screenshot. Bob Watson is up with runners on first and third, 2 outs, and Reggie Cleveland with the pitch. And again, a 4, so it's a 1, and the 1 is going to go to first baseman. That is Cooper, and that'll be an out. It'll go bounce to first. Cooper gloves it, steps on the bag, and that retires the side. But the Yankees scored 3 runs on 5 hits. And we go to the bottom of the third, 3-0 Yankees. So let's Nettles, and then it was Gamble, a fielder's choice. I didn't add that. It's going to be a ground ball. Was it 6-4? And then it was a ground ball at the first. All right, so bottom of the inning, it's Jim Gantner. No, he made the last out, so it's going to be the top of the order. And Paul Molitor is a little messed up. He has some rubber band damage. That's disappointing. But, it is what it is. I got this game pretty cheap, so, beggars can't be choosers, if you will. Got to just be happy with what you got. But it's the top of the order, Guidry versus Paul Molitor. Here's the pitch. It's a 3. It's a 2 column. So it's 2 off the pitcher, and a 4 is a 24 column 3. And that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Racing in is Winfield, and Winfield makes it there for the first out of the inning. So it's F7, pretty simple. Next batter is Robin Yount. And that's a column 5. A 2, and that's going to be a ground ball to 5 is what? Ground ball to short. Scooped up by Milbourne, and a strike to first base for out number 2. And here's Cecil Cooper. Cecil Cooper's next. Cooper so far struck out in the first inning against Guidry, and that's a 6 and a 5. That's a 3, a 19, and that's a fly ball right field. Jackson under it, and makes the catch, and that retires the side. So easy inning for Louisiana Lightning. No runs, no hits, 3 up, 3 down. And it's Milbourne. So that was Yount with a ground ball to short, G6-3, and then of course it was a fly out to right for Cooper, F9. All right, Milbourne leads off against Reggie Cleveland. Here's a pitch, and it's a 4-1. And that'll be a 17. If you're back, it's a first baseman. Yankee first baseman is a 2, so that'll be a 3. No, excuse me, it'll be a 19 with the infield back, and that's going to be an out at first. Ground ball, G3. So Milbourne grounds out to Cecil Cooper. And now it's Rick Cerrone, and then, of course, the top of the order for the Yankees. Here's Reggie Cleveland with the pitch. And again, another 4. All I'm doing is rolling 4s. It's a 1. And it's to the second baseman. 4-3. And Willie Randolph is up now. And it's a 4-2. Again, another 4. So that'll be a ground ball to the second baseman again. And scooped up by Gantner. Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. So easy inning for Reggie Cleveland. I remember him with the Boston Red Sox. So Milbourne grounds out, G3. And then 2 4-3s. Easy enough, right? Right, bottom of the 4th inning. Let's see if the Brewers can get something going. Here's Guidry versus Ted Simmons, who flied out to right. And that's a 2 and a 22, column 3. And what is that going to be? 22, column 3 will be a fly ball to right. And right fielder is Jackson. He's there for out number 1. That's an F9. Next is Gorman Thomas. Pitch from Guidry. And that is 5 to the third baseman, 7 to Nettles. So hit hard at Nettles. And Nettles makes the play. 5-3. And here's Ben Ogilvy. I remember him from the Detroit team later on. I think in the 80s, late 80s, he was with Detroit, I believe. And then on deck is Bando. It's a 1-3, and that'll be strike 3. Third strikeout for Guidry on the day. So Guidry with another, retired 7 in a row, another easy inning, 3 up and 3 down. And that's an easy input. It's a K. That's all you need. So we're going to the top of the 5th inning. And it's going to be Mumphrey, Winfield, and Jackson. The Yankees lead it by a score of 3-0. Game 1 of the 1981. I believe it's the ALCS. All right, we're back. Top of the 5th. Yankees, this is the game 1 of the ALCS in 1981. We're doing a SAL Bando Memorial. It's the top of the 5th. Yankees are bringing up Mumphrey, the center fielder, Winfield, the left fielder, and Reggie Jackson, the right fielder. In the bottom of the 5th, Bando will have his second at bat. He walked in his first at bat. You know, Bando is starting this game because he is a player with plenty of experience under pressure. Played in 3 World Series, won those 3 World Series with his team, the Oakland Athletics, 72-74. But he was also in the had a great season in 71, and also they went to the playoffs in 75. They may have gone to the playoffs in 71. I don't remember off the top of my head, but they had a great season in 71. And Jerry Mumphrey's up. He's 2 for 2 today. He's got 2 singles. He's got an RBI. So he's been having a great day here in the clutch, if you will, in game one of the ALCS 1981. Reggie Cleveland is on the mound. This is his third inning. He's gone only 5 batters. He's got 6, but if he would have came into the fourth, I think he gets 2 free innings. And we're going to give him those. He came in the third because I didn't have the other guy who was a player that I didn't have anybody else to do the third inning. That was the problem. So I had to pull a guy with a fourth inning on his card, and I think that's the rule. Oh yeah, the Ricky Keaton is the guy I did not have on the roster. For some reason, he's not on the World Series roster in the game. So anyway, let's play some ball. All right, it's a 6 and a 2, so that's a 3, and it's a 54 on column 6. I want to talk to you a little bit about this game. Line drive hit to right field. Roll one die against the defensive rating of the right fielder. Roll one die again. If higher than the right fielder once more, it's a triple. All right, so the right fielder should be a 4, I believe. He is. Molitor is a 4, so let's see. If it's higher, it's a double, and it's not. So it's going to be a single. So Mumphrey is 3 for 3 today. Yes, sir. So I wanted to tell you that this is created by a couple of guys, one of which is named Broderick, and 2 guys, longtime APA players, who decided they wanted to basically kick it up a notch. And they went, I think they reached out to Dick Seitz, and he was not interested at all in hearing their pitch. So they went on their own and in their own direction and kind of marketed the game themselves. This is an advanced version of APA the way it should have been. The actual advanced version of APA was created by Dick Seitz. This is extremely, well, it's much more playable. There's no calculations, no additions, no division, no subtraction, no math. Dave Winfield is the batter. Reggie Cleveland is on the mound. Jerry Mumphrey's on at first. And here's the pitch. It's a 3-3, so this is trouble. It's a 3, and it's an 8, column 3. And that will be line base hit to center field. Runners advance 1 base. I could refer to the third base coach. And the third base coach, and that is column 3, 7 to 10, so it's a single. And what does it say? All right, speed of runner. Let's have some fun here. Mumphrey, there's nobody out, so usually I play it safe. But Mumphrey's a 4. And outfielder, where was it hit? What did I say? It was 3 and a 3. That's a 3, an 8. It's hit to the left field. No, it's hit to the center fielder. Center fielder from Milwaukee is Thomas. He's a 4. And a 4, so it's the number is a 5. So we're going to just stop, because I think I have to roll higher than that 5 for the guy to make it to third. Otherwise, he's going to be out, I believe. I'm trying for extra base. If the attempt is made, the defensive roll one die against the number rating. If the die is higher, the runner. Wait a second. The high is higher, then it's a 4 and a 4, and the number is 5. So if it's higher, the runner is out, a sister outfielder. If the die is not higher, the extra base is made. Well, okay, so that's pretty much easy. As long as we're going to roll a 6, and he is safe. So he goes to third, Mumphrey. Hustles to third, the throw gets cut off, and it's first and third Yankees. And let's input that stuff into the game. Mumphrey singles. And then Reggie singles. No, Winfield. We got on first and third. So Reggie Cleveland is struggling a little bit here, but we're in the 5th, so let's look at the bullpen. So we brought in Jerry Augustine, and he will be facing Reggie Jackson, so lefty on lefty. Now this game does have some fundamental splits. So first and third, we're going to bring the infield in. We want to avoid going down. We're already down 3-0, and we don't even have a hit. We have 3 base runners. Speaking about Milwaukee, they have 3 walks, 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and then of course Guidry's retired 7 in a row. We're in the top of the 5th inning. It's 3-0 Yanks. There's runners on first and third, nobody out, and it's original Martinez Jackson, also KKA, the straw that stirs the drink. Here's a pitch. And that's another 3. It's a 3, which is a 5, and a 1 is a 9. That's going to be a base hit. Base hit to right. Runners advance 1 base, so 1 run comes in. Winfield will stop at second. RBI single for Reggie, and he's 2 for 3. So the Yanks are hitting. You can't say they're not. Here comes Greg Nettles, another left-handed hitter, and he will face the lefty Augustine. His pitch, and that's a 4 and a 5, and that will be a 5. It's infield is in. A 5 and a 5 is the shortstop. Shortstop is a 2, I believe. It's a 7. So a 7 with the infield in is a slow hit ground ball. Defense has 2 options. Take the short out at first, runner advances, or try for the lead runner. Roll 1 die against the runner's speed. Wait a second. No. We're not. Oh, wait a second. Wait, my mistake. There's only first and second, so we're playing halfway. So what do we have? A 7. That could be a double play. It has to be a runner out at second. Oh no, fielder's choice. Oh man. Halfway fielder's choice. Alright, so it goes 6-4. Winfield goes to third, and it's first and third. Nettles at first, so that's another, let's see here. Who's up? Jackson singles. Scores 4 in the Yankees. And now it's going to be a fielder's choice, 6-4. And now I should be on first and third now with Oscar Gamble up. Another lefty. Let's do it, Jerry Augustine. If this time infield is in. And it's a snake eyes and a 3, and that's a 33, column 1. I have no idea what that's going to be, and that's going to be a base on balls. So that loads of bases. Gamble takes ball 4. And that's going to load the bases for the Yankees with only 1 out. And here comes Bob Watson, the right-hander. Yikes. And here's the pitch to Watson. Infield continues to be in, 4-4. And that is a 16. This is going to be trouble. The 16 with the infield in and the shortstop. That's going to be an 18, and that's going to be a single off the infielder's glove. Runners advance 1 base. That will score a run, RBI single for Watson. Bases still are loaded. Yankees lead at 5-0. Oh boy. And Larry Milbourne, switch hitter. Infield continues to play in. Here's the pitch from Augustine. Again in the 4. Something must be wrong with his die. So it's a 1. It's a 17. And the 1 is the first baseman, who is a 2. So it's a 19. That's going to be another infield hit off Cooper's glove. That's going to drive in another run. Milbourne with a check swing right to Cooper at first, and Cooper can do nothing more than hold on to the ball. Milbourne races down the line, and the Yankees now lead by a score of 6-0. Yikes. Rick Cerrone is up. So he's given up 4 base runners, and I'll say that's enough. We're going to go to the bullpen. All right, so it's going to be Jamie Easterly. So we're going to click on the pitcher, go to the bullpen. We're going to find Easterly. Hopefully he's available to us. And he is, so he's going to come in the pitcher spot right there. And he's in. So Easterly is another lefty. That's what I got. He's going to face Rick Cerrone. Bases loaded, 1 out, infield's in. Here's a pitch. So 1 and a 5, and that's a 2 and a 37. Should be a strikeout. And no, on column 1, it's a ground ball to second base. Infield is in. Out at first as lead runner holds. Other runners advance 1 base. If lead runner is forced to run, he is out on a fielder's choice. Okay, so the ball is going to be hit to second base. He's going to go home. Throw to first, not in time, so it's a fielder's choice. Say 4-2. Watson at third, Milborn at second. Base is still loaded. And this is the 9th batter of the inning, Willie Randolph. So we're going to do that. It's a fielder's choice of 1-2, a ground ball, 1-2. Let's see if that covers it. There's 6 runs came in, so this should not. Let's see if. Oh no, it shouldn't be a 1-2. It should be. Wait a second. It should be a 4-2. Let's go back. Hold on. Let's go. Let's undo last play. I'm gonna do a 4-2 with G4-2. There we go. I visualize the picture, but no. All right. So the bases are loaded. 2 outs. Willie Randolph is the batter. On the mound is Jamie Easterly. And here, let's roll. Let's see if we get another roll. That isn't a 4. It's another 3. 3's not good. And it's a 2 and a 32, column 3. And that's going to be a drive. A line drive to short left field. And Ogilvy slides and makes the catch. Great catch by Ben Ogilvy. He comes up with it. But 3 runs come in. What an inning that was. Wow. Can't say this game doesn't have any offense because that's all I've had today. 13 hits for the Yanks. And it's going to be Bando leading off here in the bottom of the 5th, but the Yanks come up with 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits and a walk. And they lead at 6-0. It's going to be Sal Bando, Charlie Moore, and Jim Gatner. In the bottom of the 5th inning, they trail 6-0. So the crowd here in Milwaukee is definitely out of it. Yeah, this is Bando's second at bat. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Brewers trail 6-0, and Bando, his first at bat, walked. Bando was well known for having a keen eye at the plate. His last season, 81, he didn't play very much, and his batting average was, I think, below the Mendoza line. But he's up here, and he actually batted well in this series. I don't know if we're going to reproduce that, but let's roll for Sal Bando. Rip. Yeah, that's going to be a 3, so that's a good thing against Ron Guidry. It's a 2 on Guidry's card, and it's going to be a 23 on column 3. And let's see if we get lucky in Bando. It's a fly to center, and Mumphrey is over, and he squeezes it for the first out. So Bando is retired. Next up is Charlie Moore. He walked in the second inning. Again, another 3. That's a 2, a 31, column 3, and that's a line out to short. Center field. Racing in is Mumphrey, and Mumphrey slides and makes the catch. Great catch by Jerry Mumphrey. I believe I remember him with the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know if my memory serves me correctly now. So it's Jim Gantner now. I can find his card. We're doing our SAL Bando Series Memorial. Got him. Here's Jim Gantner. Against Ron Kidry, the left-hander, Louisiana Lightning. And then it is again a 3, another 3. Ever rolling nothing but 3s and 4s in this game. And all right, it's 2, 5. It's a 5, column 3, and that's a short fly to right field. Reggie makes the catch, and that retires the side. 3 up and 3 down. Let's add it to our screen now. So first batter is a fly at F8. Next one in L8. Perhaps one going to be another. He was busy this inning, made all 3 putouts. Playing Replay Classic and inputting the data using Digital Diamond. Okay, Jerry Mumphrey, top of the inning. Jamie Easterly is doing pitching now. And it's a 6 and a 1. It's a 1 and a 17. Should be a fly out. And it's a deep fly, left field, backing up to the track is Ogilvy, and Ogilvy hauls it in. So F7 on away for Easterly, Jamie Easterly. And it's Dave Winfield. Winfield is 2 for 3. The Yankees have a ton of hits. Yankees have 13 hits so far. And that's going to be the fielding column. 19. Got a number of things again. I believe it was a shortstop, and it is. So it's a 21, and 21 is going to be a single off the infield as well. So another range hit. And that's a 3rd single for Dave Winfield, so he's having a busy day, being one of the 1981 playoffs, the ALCS. Between the Yankees and the Brewers. Here's Reginald Martinez Johnson. He's got 2 singles as well, and he flat out in the first pitch. And that's a 2 and a 4. So that's a 3, and a 4 is a 6. That's strike 3. Easterly strikes out Reggie. And next up is Greg Meadows. Greg Meadows is single. It's got 2 RBIs in the 3rd inning. And he struck out in the 2nd into a fielder's choice in the 5th. And that's a 4 and 3 again. And a 5 and 3, I believe, is a 3rd base. Third base and Bando is a 3, so like I said, that is an 8 altogether. And now the ground ball to Bando. He handles it and throws out Meadows. No runs. 1 hit, 1 right. And go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-0 Yankees. Jimmy Gantner against Paul Molitor. I'm sorry, Ron Gidry versus Paul Molitor. And so far, Molitor is struck out and flied out. That's a strikeout. So Mahler swings and misses at a curveball. I think that's the first curveball that Guidry's thrown today. Next up is Robin Young. He's 0 for 1 with a walk on the first and a ground out in the third. That's a 5, it's a 2, and a 3, and that will be a ground ball to third baseman. Up with his Nettles and he throws a strike. I'm always tempted to say Chandler's for this Bob Watson. Cecil Cooper up now with 2 outs. Guidry is dominating in this game. It's a 6 and 1. That's a 3 at 19. That's a fly ball. Right center field. Jackson and Winfield. No, Jackson and Winfield come together with Jackson. 3 up, 3 down. Again, Guidry is retired. 12, 13 in a row. So Guidry is in the zone, as they say. So Paul Mahler kept striking out. So put this down. Really starting to get the hang. There's nothing hasn't been very complicated, but I've been able to handle whatever's happened in this game. So at Oscar, let's see. Okay, Oscar Gamble. Let's do it. It's a 6-5. It's a 1 and 17. 6. That's a fly out. I have to memorize these as well. Deep fly left field. Top of the 7th. Obley. Wow. And I'm taking these two. We can go 7 and 8. I'm taking those 2 wins. So now he's got 4 batters to go. And then I'll turn to the B card. 5 and a 1, so that's going to be a 4 and 8 at ball 4. So Easterly walks Bob Watson. And here comes Larry Milborn, 1 for 3 with an RBI, 3 and 5. And that's a 32 on 3, and that'll be a line out to short. Left field racing in is Ogilvy, and he makes the catch. All 7. Shoestring catch for Ben Ogilvy. And now it's Rick Shalom throwing today's 0 for 3. 3 ground outs. One of them is a fielder's choice. Ball hit the second base that went home. And it's a 2 and a 6, and it is a 3 and a 6 is a 19. 2. 19, column 2 is a fly out to right. F9. So no runs, no hits, a walk, 1 left. And it's a 7th inning stretch. Taking out to the ball game. Grab your last brewski because the concession stands are going to be closing down soon. I'm wondering if they did that in the 70s and 80s. Did they close those concession stands early, or did they keep them up? Did they keep them up and running until the last minute? I don't remember that. I wasn't drinking beer at that time. Ted Simmons was up against Guidry. Guidry, the way I play it, Guidry should be on his B side. But the way I play it is I don't turn to his B side until he allows a base runner. I don't know if that's right or not. But I've read in the rules. First pitch to Simmons, that's a 5 and a 2, with 2, and that's a 3, and that's a ground ball, third base. Nettles up with it. Plenty of time. Get Simmons away. Or Thomas with a 6 and a 1. That's a 3 and 19. That's a fly out right to center field. Reggie Jackson just over under it, 2 away. And got over with a 2 and a 5. That is a 1 and a 5 is a 17, column 2. 17, column 2, and that's strike 3. Got him. It also says with the 1 on 3. That is Guidry's 5th strikeout. The only home runs on hits, 3 ups, 3 downs. So Guidry had a shutout gun. Oh, that's right. I don't have to switch him over when he has a shutout. So I'm covered by that. Top of the eighth. Easterly does have to switch over. Oh, actually, do not. He hasn't given up a base runner. Whenever he gives up a base runner, I will switch him. I find myself being a little bit conservative when it comes to pitching. So I always kind of interpret the rule to benefit the pitcher. I don't know why. It's just like I said, just naturally inclined to a little bit lower scoring games. Really running off. That's a 5 and a 1. That's a 4 and a 7, and that's all 4. So really running off walks. And then we'll get the B side of Easterly, who's done a great job. Jeremy Easterly, he won his B side and let him go. Next up is Jerry Murphy. And it's a 4 and a 4. And that's going to be 1 and shortstop. It's a 3 with an error on first. I believe that's going to be a double play. If I remember correctly. Sorry to memorize a little bit. It's going to be a 6-4-3 big turn. So ball hit, go and make double play. Put to the shortstop out. Goes to Gantner. And then to Cooper. 6-4-3 double play. 2 big outs. Here for the Brewers. 6-0 Yankees. And Dave Winfield was 3 for 4 today. Pitch from Easterly. And that again is a 4 and a 6. And then it'll be a 1 and a 6 is the second baseman. 3 and a pass the second. Well, it's got a side no lines and hits the no, they did have a walk in the center. But that walk was canceled out by the double play. So we go to the bottom of the eighth. Bando leading off. And go walk in the second and fly out in the fifth. Checks in with Rick Soran, pitch. That's a 66, a 3 and an 11, 14. That's a deep drive to left field, way back, and that ball is gone. SAL Bando. It's a hold of a good fastball and drives it into the seats for a home run. First in the piece, SAL Bando. Wow, that's spectacular. That's 66. Remember that. This game is, I consider it the true advanced version of the athlete game. Charlie Moore plays extremely smoothly, and it was developed by 2 guys that were big athlete players. And I think the story is that they approached Dick Sites with this game, and he just didn't want to hear about it. But then he kind of developed his own app advanced version, which was not player friendly at all. Remember that Sites took National Pastime and added pitching and fielding to it. And just the column formats, right? The 3 pitcher, really there's only 3 types of pitchers, because the deep pitcher is the league average. So you got your A, your B, your C pitcher. And then the rest of the boards are made up of your league average, which I guess is a standard format. I'm not sure whatever the league average was. Charlie Moore's up. So 6-1, and they'll give you a little B side now. And that's a 5 and a 1, that's a 3, and a 6, and a 4. So home run, and now you walk. Like they do next is Gantner. 4 and 6. And that's a second baseman. Second baseman Randolph, and that's going to go 4-6-3 double play. And they wipe out the walk some more. So Gantner bounces into a twin killing here, 2 outs. And nobody on. Paul Molitor was 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts, 21. And that's a 2, and the 1 is a 30 column 2. And the 30 column 2 will be a ground ball to Milborn, and he throws out Molitor. So 1 run, only 1 hit, the solo run by SAL Bando. And we go to top of the 9th. 6-1 Yankees. Reggie Jackson is up. And we're going to bring in a new pitcher. Oh, and I forgot to input all the data all this time. All right, let's do gambling. 7. Walk is not a W, it's a base. It's a B, right? Line. Donovan 7, 5. And ball to the third baseman, Medals. He was cruising along until the 8th inning. Lead off hitter Sal Bando. And he took a big fastball over the seats, into the seats, over the fence in left field. That's going to be, I believe, over the strikes out. Up to Randolph. Down to 10. Be fun to look at that. Pretty simple. HR. Next batter. Randolph. Close to mid-hole and then to Watson. One, 2, mid-hole short. 10 in. Relief pitcher, let's see who we got. Go to the pin. I should just bring in that guy, Ricky Keaton, on the roster. Go to Randy. Rockies 6x6. They're not 6x6. They're the tall pitcher cars. Excuse me. I'm not crazy about the 6x6 cars, but I really like the tall pitcher cars. So Randy Lurch with him. And Reggie Jackson leads off. Lurch is a lefty. So that's 3 lefties. And the bullpen for the Brewers and their main closer is a right-hander. A lot of fingers. Here's Reggie Jackson. Pitch from Lurch. And it's a 5 and a 4. That's a 3 and a 4. That's a 5. That's ground ball to short. Easy play for one away. Reynolds and a 6. That's a 4. And a 6 is a 51. Column 30 and a 51 is going to be a line drive to right. Versus left-hander, it is. It'll be a leaping catch by the second baseman. Held 4. So that is where your splits come in. So they did incorporate splits into this game. Obviously, Alpha had no splits. It has a small feature for splits, like if a relief pitcher comes in and he's the side of the batter, you kick up the relief pitcher in letter grade. Like if it's a B reliever and he comes in and faces a batter from the same side, he becomes an A reliever. So they did institute that, but I don't know if that's a recent institution. I believe it is, because I don't remember that that rule as a kid. So I remember that really recently. So I think that's the new book. I think that's the correct if I'm wrong. All right, here's Oscar Campbell, no to 6. So it's going to be a 2 and a 2 and 11. That's a drive to right down the 1. If it stays fair, that ball is gone. And hold on, 7 to 1. Oscar Campbell off of Randy Lurch here in the top of the 9th. That was a 2, and the 2 is an 11. The ball is gone. Oscar Campbell homers. And 2 out of 11. And here's Bob Watson, pitch from right to another 6. It's a 2. At 33, column 6. And that is a short fly to right, racing in. Is Monitor. Monitor makes a nice catch. So 1 hit, solo home run. So Jackson strikes out. That'll be out here, 6-3. Second baseman Gantner went up 4 and brought back down to an L4. Rob Miller up a base hit. Here's Oscar Gantner with a home run. All to the right. Let me show you the nice box score that this game provides. And it also does a write-up of the game as well. Let's go, and it's easy to bring up, extremely. Pretty simple to use once you get a little comfortable with it. This, I think, is my 6th game, or 6th game, and here's you got a newspaper box score, an extended box score, you have a scorecard, a play-by-play, and a scoring place. So this is your newspaper box score. 15 hits for the Yankees, 7 runs, no errors. Willie Randolph. 2 to 4, 3 hits for Murphy, 3 hits for Winfield. And 2 hits for Jackson, 2 hits for Gamble for the Yankees. And 1 home run. Randolph with a double, and Gamble with a home run. For the Brewers, they really struggled. They got 2 hits. And it's what is it, a 1 hit? Oh my God. So that there was a no-hitter going into the bottom of the 8th before Bando hit that home run. I was told none of that. That's funny. So yeah, Bando rates up a no-hitter. Rest in peace. The captain. Is up here in the bottom of the 9th. Ron Gibby is trying for a complete game. 1 hitter. That's a 1. That's a 5. That's a strikeout. So yeah, swings and misses at a high fastball. And that's number 6. I'm gonna have a lot of replay baseball, so I gotta start calling out and playing some games. I'm trying to condense my collection to kind of focus mostly on the games that I do play a lot, versus having a lot of stuff that I never touch. Sister Cooper's next. And it's a 2 and a 5, 18, column 2. And that's going to come 18, column 2. And that's a fly out. Left field. Winfield. He's there. Let's go back to the game. And it strikes out. It's a K. Cecil Cooper. Remember Cecil Cooper? Yeah, so Ted Simmons, who flied out twice and ground out. So the Brewers are down to the last out. They trail 7 to 1. Pitch from Guidry, 6 and 5. That's a 5. And a 21, column 6. 21, column 6. And that is a big fly to center field. Backing up to the track is Mumphrey and under it. And that's the ball game, my friends. No runs, no hits, 3 up and 3 down. Absolutely. What can I say? So the Yankees dominated in this game. The Yankees had 7 runs, 15 hits, no errors. The Brewers had 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. It was Ron Gibby and nothing but Ron Gregory ended with 6 strikeouts. The only hit he gave up was that 8th-inning home run to SAL Bando. And game 2 is coming up. What can I say about SAL Bando? There's a couple of things I wanted to mention about SAL Bando. Arizona State with Reggie Jackson, and we had a Simpsons episode with SAL Bando in it, which is pretty funny. And one of the directors is a big SAL Bando fan. Oakland A's starts off with the Kansas City Athletics, and then they move to Oakland in '68. He has MVP votes for several seasons. I think he was second in MVP votings in '71, I believe. Bando hired Phil Garner to be the manager of the Milwaukee Brewers. And doesn't always agree with the metrics. He believes that you still need to have that baseball feel, old school. So those are just some of the highlights of Bando's career. And I'll see you guys in game 2. Thanks for watching. And let's finish this out. I'll show you how to conclude this. You go to menu and you go to save and exit. And now I'm going to be able to pull up a box score. And you go to the box score, search to it, and it should come up. There it is. Click on it. Here's it talks about the playoff match at County Stadium. New York Yankees defeated Milwaukee 7-4 on the mound. New York starter, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, 1 home run, 6 strikeouts, and 4 walks in 9 innings. That's the newspaper. There it is. Well, so now I'm going to highlight it. Copy the whole thing. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Days TV. Remember to join Universal Baseball Association Facebook group, like and subscribe to my channel. Click on that little bell so you're alerted to my next video. And reach out, ask me any questions you like, and I'd like to interact with everybody on the YouTube comment section. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.